Hey, what's up, everybody? Thought I'd show my very low budget fifth scale mount stand type thing. I don't really know what to call it, considering it's not standing on anything. So, um, yeah, it's. I literally made this for free, not the truck, the device that's suspending it. As you can see, it's not on the table. Uh, so I'm in my garage, and I have all the rafters exposed up here. So I took, I think that's like a 6x2, and put some screws into one of the rafters, and then in the bottom of that, just put one of those like orange hooks that has a screw in the back of it. Just drilled a little starting hole for it and put it in there by hand. I think those are like $1 at Home Depot, and I found this wood laying around. I've got a whole pile of it down here, so that was all easy stuff to find, and just used my drill here, um, and some decently thick rope. It's probably about a centimeter thick or so. It was 3 pieces, and I tied these two together down here. They go underneath the chassis and wrap around it, and then connect on this S-hook with 2 overhand knots here. This is tied underneath with an overhand knot also. And then the hook just slides into it, and then that hangs there. Then on the other piece of rope, we've got another overhand knot up here, so it's got a loop, and that goes over that. Then another smaller one down here, another S-hook, and then that goes right to the front shock tower there, and it holds it up nice and easy off the ground. I just had to replace the rear chassis plate, which is covered up by that black skid plate right there. And the stand actually worked really well for it. It was easy. I was able to work on it. And the nice thing about it being mounted on this is that you can turn it really easily. So you just turn that, and the truck will spin. So you can move it around easily. And with the way that the back is mounted, if you take the weight off the rope and twist it, then you can change the angle side to side of what your truck is, what angle you're working on your truck. If you need to work on something on the side, it works really well for all that. And this was all stuff I had laying around in my garage, so it was free. I wasn't really ready to spend $130 on a legitimate stand, on like a copy of like an Axis RC stand. Those Axis stands are $300 each. I wasn't ready to spend that on this truck just so I could have a stand. It's nice for display and all, but I had all this stuff laying around, so just made that. If you had to buy this stuff, like that piece of wood, I'm sure you could find something else, or just put rope around the rafter and just secure it in one place somehow, or just put some screws next to it or something. So I think the wood probably wouldn't be very much to buy anyways. The hook, like I said, is probably about $1. The S hooks usually come in packs of 2, and or you can buy them separately. I think they're like 59 cents separate, and a few feet of rope is probably like $1. So altogether, I'd say you could probably build this for less than $5. Just a little bit of time. It took me like 5 minutes. Just stood on my table, stood up there, drilled some holes, put screws in, drilled another hole, twisted that up, and then tied a few knots. And the other nice thing about this is that if you tie these together or loosen them up, you change the height of your truck. So, low budget fifth scale stand. Easy.